And breeding tilapia in Loxahatchee. Alright. You've seen them in the fish tanks. You've seen them everywhere but on the stove. Alright, breeding tilapia in Loxahatchee. Right in here, I have my little orange Mozambiques. I'm fixing to do a water change on this one here. We have some tilapia growing in this tank here. We started breeding to get ready for the large tanks. And I drained the tanks. All the mothers have done real well producing. I drained the water out of the tank so we could get a close-up of the little babies. And this is one tank. This is actually just one mother had these here. Okay, here's the second tank. Let's see. We have plenty of them in here. Let's see. They're all on the edge here. I drained the water out so you can try to get a little better idea just how many there are. It doesn't look like that many from the picture, but in some of them in there you see they're really big. They're just outgrowing their brothers and sisters phenomenally. And then we have some more growing over here. Here they come. They're coming by. Let me see if I can scare the rest of them on over there. That's just so what we're doing is we're trying to get the stock up for the large tanks. And so far it's working pretty good. We started breeding these here about a month ago. And they're doing what they're supposed to do. So this water here is lake water. I can just fill it back up with lake water. The same with this one here. I have this here set up so I can just drain the tank, fill it back up with lake water. Gives them a nice fresh water change. And an easy way to change the water when they're babies, I take this big net, I sit it in there like that, then you put your siphon hose in there, or your pump. I have a little pump back here like this here. Drop that pump in there and pump all the water out. Alright, I'm going to attempt to learn how to splice the tape today, so I'll go out there and show you what the other fish are doing in a little bit. Breeding tilapia in Loxahatchee. Alright, I don't know if you can see all these guys. That's a bunch of little baby tilapia. We just took them out we're putting them into their new home. So let's see if we can grasp how many coming out of here. That's all tilapia. Bunch of little guys. Okay guys, come on out. If you can count them, I guess you could say it's a bucket full. Look at all those guys. There. Come on guys, come on out of the bucket. You like that bucket, huh? Okay there. You don't want to come out of the bucket. Come on guys, come out of the bucket. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Look at that. Now you guys got a lot more room. A lot more room to swim around with these fish. Nice fresh water. Wow. Good day for you guys. These guys are about 30 days old. Yep. And they're happy little campers. So, breeding tilapia in Loxahatchee. I got a couple more tanks in there to stock a few more of these. And I'm not even going to guess at how many those are. Alright, have a good day. Alright, let's get a load of these guys here. These are coming along. They're big enough I could put them over into the big tank. But watch them. Give them a little bit of food there. Now I just fed them, otherwise they'd be like piranhas. You could just stare at these guys all day. I love my fish. Alright. Breeding tilapia in Loxahatchee. Have a good day. Breeding tilapia in Loxahatchee. As soon as I come up to them, they're gonna hide on me. But here's another breeder tank. I drained it down so you could see them. These are my orange Mozambiques. And they have quite a few babies floating around in this tank in here. Let me get over here and lift the net. Maybe they'll be nice and let us see them. Probably not. There's a few of them over there. They come up to the surface over there. These might. Now take a note of the size of these fish here. The ones in the big tank up there are the same size and they're the same age, and they're triple the size. So the size of the tank they grow in definitely makes a difference. Alright. I'm starting to drain this tank, and right over in this corner there's a bunch of little babies, and the mommy's right there urging them to come back into her mouth for safety. And she's there they are. They're right down in here, and she's right there. She's like, come back to my mouth for your safety. Come here, fish. And they're all going to her. This here was my good breeders. And they're one of the fish that you've seen in the tank. So I just want to drain this here down, see how they're doing. Apparently they've already bred again, and they have a bunch more fish out here also. And this works out good too, because if some of the babies get out, they get out here, they go boom, and they run right on out to the lake. So we'll be producing a lot of fish out there in the lake. That'll be good too. Can't have too many fish. Alright, I'm just draining these tanks down so we can observe the fish. Now these are the fish that had babies in the back porch. They've already produced fish again. Now I'm like surprised. I have the little orange fish that I call my orange koi tilapia. I actually had these blue tilapias produce them. I was wondering where they came from, and apparently must not be no such thing as a purebred fish, that's for sure, because there's my orange tilapia, my orange speckled tilapia, and wait a minute, Josh, and there's another orange looking tilapia. And so they've already produced fish again. This is one of the breeder colonies I had on the back porch. And I'm just taking the water level down so we can see what's going on. And as you can see, they've already produced fish again. They're getting a little scared there. But you see, here's the way my drain works. I have little holes in there, and it siphons the water off the bottom. Now this is just water coming from the lake, so I give them a supply of their water back, and they can go back to being fish. So you've got to see that tank, you've got to see this tank, and we'll move on to another tank. I just want to show what the other end of the drain hose looks like. I get all these solids off the bottom of it. That's from the plant roots dying. You see the fish net there? I put that there so if any of the little fry get picked up, I can put them back in the tank. I value every little fry I have. Now this is what I call my mystery tank. I didn't think I had any fish in this tank, and it has little tilapia growing in it also. I think I threw a couple of little orange Mozambiques in here and didn't feed them just to see if they would grow, and apparently they bred, had babies too. So they're definitely not 3 months old. They're already producing also. Let's see if I can get a little picture of him. And then somewhere hiding down at the bottom is the other female. So you want to get them solids out of the bottom of them. And there's a whole bunch of them over there. So this tank even has babies in them. So the tilapia are definitely proliferate. They breed a lot. All right. Let me go over to the next tank and see how it's starting to overfull. So it's getting some solid built up on the bottom. Okay. This is naturally just some food. Now, just for you to see, these here guys are big enough to eat. Let me see if I can try. If I feed them, they're monsters. Here. Are they going to come up for me? Here, let's put some food out there. These guys are huge. We plan on having a little dinner here pretty quickly with these guys. And maybe they'll be a little more calm a little calmer over here. Oh, look at them attack it. Okay. Now these are just a regular blue tilapia. Now, this tank here is my koi tilapia. That's what I call my koi tilapia. They're really shy. Let me see if I can get them to come up. They're super shy. They'll hit the water real hard. Oh. They've already ate. Guess I'll have to show you them later. My son must have come over here and fed them. Okay. They're not gonna show their face. They're shy fish. Oh, I'll have to get a shot of that one later. All right, go ahead and turn that off. All right, breeding tilapia in Loxahatchee. We went ahead and drained the tanks, and we're going to have a meal today. Now, these are the 7,000 gallon tanks, and here's the fish. These are going to be tonight's dinner. Now, I'll get them out of here and weigh them with a net in a little bit. But we probably only got about 100, 150 left. So, they do slip away real easy. But let me get the fishing net. Here, hand me the fishing net. Let me see what we can catch here. Let's see, who's the slowest? Oh, we got some slow ones here. There's some slow ones. Alright. They're not wiggling around. Alright, that's about what size they look. We'll weigh them out in a little bit. Alright, breeding tilapia in Loxahatchee. And breeding tilapia in Loxahatchee. Alright. You've seen them in the fish tanks. You've seen them everywhere but on the stove.